Kia ora koutou, ko Catherine McCallum Tucker Ingoa. Welcome to my series on very short videos that attempt to clarify some of the questions that you may have regarding AI and generative AI in assessment work. Hopefully through these videos, I can demystify some of the misconceptions or greyness that is influencing the role of AI in assessments. And hopefully through this, remove some of the noise that is happening in this area. To be fully transparent, I'm not an AI expert. My background, however, sits in the broad area of information systems and IT. Before I moved to Canterbury University, where I'm now an Associate Professor of Digital Education Futures here in the Faculty of Education, I was an IT lecturer. So while I've supervised a couple of master's theses in AI, my educational background tended to focus on developing digital experiences. However, I have extensive experience in digital pedagogies. My research background has always focused on how to better utilize technology for meaningful engagement in education. This, therefore, is something that we focus on in the Digital Education Research Lab here at UC, and where I'm a co-director. Therefore, these videos are designed as an extension of the work that is happening in our lab. They're intended to give an insight to the issues that we're facing. They're also intended for a broad audience. So while I am a UC employee, I recognize the diversity of practice within education. This also means that what I say in these videos are my perceptions and understandings of the issues we face in this era of AI. They don't specifically unpack policies or approaches at UC. My philosophy is that to better utilize technology in teaching and learning, we need to understand the technology. And we also need to be able to see their affordances and limitations through this understanding. Therefore, this is why the first video in the series is actually just to look at the technical concepts of AI, generative AI, and large language models. However, throughout the series, I hope to unpack how these tools work, as also to focus on what these affordances and limitations of the technology. Please note that the focus of the series is on giving short answers to what are really just complex questions. In many of my answers, you'll see that I don't give black and white answers of yes or no. Rather, I see that AI and assessment isn't black and white, and rather it's related to context. However, with the focus on providing short responses, I cannot fully account for the greyness that these contexts lend themselves to. So while it's inevitable that my answers are going to be brief and they might not cover all contexts, I hope that at least they are creating dialogue. And they're a starting point for us to unpack these ideas fully within our different contexts. I hope you enjoy the series, and if you have any questions, please reach out and contact me. All the details are provided at the end of each video. Ka kite. Thank you.